Hi everyone, welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. Now Little Diamond Yoga Stories is all about learning a new story and doing some yoga poses as we go along. So copy the moves that I do and try to have some fun. Okay, let's start our yoga as we always do by crossing our legs, sitting on our bottoms and bringing our hands to our heart. And after 3 we'll say our yoga hello, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Okay, now today's story is all about a lion. So let's start in our lion pose. Come to sitting on your knees. And we're going to pat our knees 3 times and then sit up, open our hands and roar into our lion pose. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Roar! Well done, fantastic lions. Now the lion in our story is called Liam. Liam lives in the African savannah. Come to lying on your backs. The African savannah is a dry, flat grassland, and it's very, very hot. Come to standing with your feet together. Take your arms up into the air and wave at the sky as you say, hello sun. Well done. Liam lives there with his wife and his 2 lion cubs, Lily and Leo. Now because they're only young, Lily and Leo are still learning to roar. So instead, sitting on your knees, when they try to roar, they just stick their tongues out instead. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. So that's Lily's try. Now let's try Leo's attempt at roaring. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Now Liam loves to play games with Lily and Leo. He loves rolling around with them. Come to sitting on your bottoms and give your knees a hug. And after 3, we're going to roll back and up again to show Liam, Lily and Leo rolling around together. 1, 2, 3, roll and up. Well done. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, roll and up. One more time. 1, 2, 3, roll and up. Well done. Liam also loves tickling their tummies. Come to sitting on your bottoms with your legs crossed. And then we're going to patter our fingers over our tummies where he likes to tickle them. He loves playing games with them. They play chase, standing up and running as they play chase. They play hide and seek, coming down onto your knees. And take your head down to the floor, tucking your arms in at your sides as though you're hiding in their game of hide and seek. Fantastic. And another thing that Liam loves to do, he loves to read Lily and Leo a story at bedtime every single night. Come to sitting on your bottoms and bring the bottoms of your feet together so they are touching, letting your knees fall out to the side. Then sitting up, turn the pages in your story as Liam reads a bedtime story to Lily and Leo. Well done. One sunny day, Liam wakes up. Cross your legs and rub your eyes. He gives his eyes a rub. And then he has a great big stretch. Oh, stretch those fingers out too and those arms. Fantastic. Then Liam walks up a large rock, ready for his morning roar. Let's do some big steps up that large rock. Standing up with your feet together. We're going to take 1 big step and another and another One more. Well done. When he gets to the top of the big rock, he's going to do his morning roar. Let's practice ours. Come to sitting on our knees. Ready to pat our knees 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Roar! Well done. But as Liam tries to do his own roar, he finds that nothing comes out, putting your hands over your mouth. Liam has lost his roar. He also starts to notice that his throat feels a little bit sore. Liam tries turning his head a little to see if that helps. Take your hand and pop it on the opposite thigh, and then look over your shoulder, turning one way. And then bring yourself back to the front and take your other hand on the opposite thigh and twist to look over the other shoulder. As Liam turns his head, he notices that the pain gets even worse. He heads off to look for someone to help. Take out your super spectacles. Well done. Liam heads to the watering hole. Let's try a watering hole pose. Coming to lie on our tummies. And lift up your feet. And reach around to hold one foot. And reach around to hold the other. And then breathe in as you lift yourself up into a watering hole pose. Well done. When Liam gets there, he bends down to take a big drink. Come to standing with your feet together. Well done. And then lean forward, letting your hands go down your legs and trying to reach them to touch your toes. Bending your knees if you need to. Liam bends forward and tries having a drink. But swallowing the water just hurts too much. Liam stands back up. And he can see 3 of his friends. He can see Eli, the elephant. Take your legs wide and take your arm by your nose like your long trunk. And then take your trunk up in the air. And then bend forward as you take your trunk down for Eli, the elephant. Well done. He can also see Gemma, the giraffe. Bring your feet together and take 1 step forward. And then reach your arms up above your head to show your giraffe's long neck for Gemma, the giraffe. And he can see Mia, the macaw. Now a macaw is a parrot. Bring your feet together and then bend yourself forward and then let your arms fall down in front of you and flap your wings to show your parrot pose for Mia, the macaw. Liam walks over to his friends and tells them what is wrong. He has to whisper because his throat is hurting so much. He then shows them how he's lost his roar. As he tries to roar, he just sticks his tongue out like Lily and Leo. Let's try that. Coming down onto our knees. And after 3. 1, 2, 3. Poor Liam. Eli, let's go back into our elephant pose. Standing up and taking our legs wide. Take that arm as our trunk and then swing it up. And bending forwards to swing it down. Well done. Eli tells Liam to open his jaws nice and wide. Come to sitting on your bottoms with your legs out straight in front of you. And then just like Liam opening his jaws wide. Open your legs wide too. Well done. Once Liam's jaw is open wide, Eli the elephant uses his trunk to hold Liam's tongue still. And then Gemma the giraffe bends forward, bending yourselves forward, to take a look inside Eli's mouth. Get out those super spectacles. After Gemma has finished looking, she says, "Oh, Liam, your tonsils look very big and very red. No wonder it hurts." Liam whispers back, "What are tonsils?" Gemma explains, "Tonsils are lumps at the back of your throat. They're normally quite small, but yours are very, very big. I think you need them looked at." Liam feels so poorly. Bring your knees up to your chest and give them a hug. He curls up into a ball because he just feels so poorly and so sad. He just doesn't know what to do. Suddenly, Mia has an idea. She flaps her wings, standing up with your feet together, and bend yourself forward and let your arm drop down and flap those wings. She rushes off, shouting behind her, standing yourself back up and cup your hands around your mouth. Take a breath in through your nose, and then as you breathe out, blow up a big balloon to show Mia's shouting, "Stay there! I'll be back soon!" Liam, Eli and Gemma wait by the watering hole. Come to sitting on your bottom with your legs crossed. They wait there for some time. Take your arms out wide, and then we're going to tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, to show them waiting. Sometime later they spot Mia flying back. As she's flying back, there's somebody running underneath her. Mia and the other creature arrive at the three friends. Liam, Eli and Gemma can see that Mia has brought a mouse with her. Let's go into our mouse pose. Coming to sit on our knees, and then taking our head down to the floor and tucking our arms in at our sides. Hello, I'm Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris Mouse, says the mouse. Mia tells me you're in pain. Liam nods his head. Then open up your mouth and let me take a look. Come sitting on your bottoms, your legs out straight in front of you. And open your legs as once again, Liam opens his jaws wide. Dr. Morris Mouse crawls inside, bending forward to take a look. Within moments he comes back out. I can see the problem, says Dr. Morris Mouse. You need your tonsils out. Come to the hospital with me and we'll have them out in no time. You'll feel better very, very soon. Liam feels worried. Hugging your knees. Hospital sounds very, very scary. Liam shakes his head. Dr. Morris Mouse tells Liam not to worry. He says that all the doctors and nurses are very kind and are just there to help him. Liam decides he's going to be brave. He takes 3 cat breaths, coming onto your hands and knees. And as you breathe in, you're going to curl your back and look towards your tummy. And as you breathe out, you're going to arch your back and stick up your bottom and look up to the sky. Breathing in and out. 1 cat breath. Breathing in and out. 2 cat breaths. Breathing in and out. 3 cat breaths. Liam feels braver. He looks at Dr. Morris Mouse and nods his head. Dr. Morris and Liam head to the hospital. Standing with your legs wide and bring your hands to your heart and lift them above your head into a hospital pose. Well done. When Liam gets there, he meets lots of doctors and nurses. Give them a wave. And then he gets put into a bed. Come to sitting on your bottoms with your legs bent in front of you and your hands either side of your bottom. And then you're going to lift your hips up into the air into our bed pose. Liam's bed is pushed to a special room. And there he lays on his back. And a special mask is put over his face. Liam hears counting. 5, 4, 3, 2. But before he hears any more numbers, he is fast asleep. When he wakes up, come to sitting on your bottoms, your legs crossed. Liam's throat is still a little sore, but he gets to eat some ice cream. Take one hand and rub your tummy with it, and then pat your head with the other hand. Delicious ice cream. Liam stays at the hospital for some time and then heads home. Let's go into our home pose. Standing up with our legs wide and our hands to our heart and little above our head. Days later, one morning, Liam tiptoes to the top of his large rock. There he sits down, coming onto your knees. And after 3, he does the loudest morning roar he has ever done before. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! Well done. Liam is so glad he was brave enough to go to the hospital. He feels so much better. He lays back in the sun. Lying down with your legs out straight and your arms by your sides. Well done, Liam. He was nervous about going to the hospital at first, which is normal. It's normal to be a bit scared. But Dr. Morris Mouse told Liam that those doctors and nurses are just there to help him and make him feel better. And then Liam decided to be brave. Well done, Liam. Being brave meant he went to the hospital, and the doctors and nurses were able to make him better. We just need to remember that those doctors and nurses at the hospital are there to help us, help our friends, help our families, and keep ourselves safe. wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Lift up your knees and give them a hug. And then roll onto your sides and push yourselves up onto your bottom so you're sitting with your legs crossed. Bring your hands to your heart. And after 3 we'll say our yoga goodbye. Namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thanks for joining me at Little Diamond Yoga Stories today. See you again soon. Bye.